Yeah. You know who it is. It's your boy Shy Nitty. And yeah, we know Diddy, but now we run the city. 38 Spesh. Now you in it with Jim Jones, cause Jim Jones, 38 Spesh. Now you get into it with Jim Jones, cause he got something to say. Jim Jones, all right, well, and then you coming firing back at Jim Jones. Cause Jim Jones is saying like you and Kiss ain't on Kiss level, and in other words, like you ain't on Kiss level, and he was saying something about some shirt, wearing one of them tank tops under your t-shirt. If you don't do that, well, I don't do that. I ain't grow up like that. My peoples, some of my peoples probably doing them, but they never said nothing to me about it. So I grew up comfortable without a tank top under my shirt. Some people, I see people, a lot of people do that. All my peoples don't do that. So I never felt the need to have to do that like I needed to know. I'm cool. I wasn't sweating. But you know who it is? It's your boy Shy Nitty, and yeah, we know Diddy, but now we run the city. 38 Spesh is firing back at Jim Jones for his comments. 38 Spesh, I say Jim Jones has the right to comment. All right, you have a right to comment too, but 38 Spesh. But now this is where it get tricky. All right, you talking about rap? Okay, you playing games. 38 Spesh, don't play games out here. Like we know it's on a rap. We know it's on a rap. Everybody around the G's ain't taking it as just rap. You heard what he said about Jamata. Listen, man, it's not a game. Yeah, we know 38 Spesh. I don't know. We know Upstate is real. I know Upstate is real. I was on a side block with Conway and West Side Gun and Sky Zoo early in their career. They had Conway had the chain on. I'm like, get got over here in the side block. Like, do wild. This is the back block where Brooklyn Bowl is. The back street somewhere around. I'm over there, back there with Conway, Sky Zoo. Me and Skanks walked past, but I came back past because my whip was over that way. I'm like, nah, they get got over here. But I guess they don't know, they ain't care. But so I don't know who 38 Spesh. I know he's talked some stuff from the street, and I know where he's from is real. But I know, all right, Jimmy got dope music. Like, he got platinum plaques, gold, all that, hit records. 38 Spesh is doing a great job out here. We want to keep it like that. We don't want to take it to the streets. We just want to keep it music. Yes, you could respond to anybody, but sometimes it could be consequences for responses. You can respond to anybody. We know that. God gave you a mouth to speak, to do what you want with it. Yes, we know that. But it can get you in some deep water. Deep shit. It's not just you, 38 Spesh. This for anybody. Like, we got to know who we talking to, and of course we want to just keep it music and keep it entertaining, because this is what it is, the entertainment business. It's the entertainment business. We want to keep it like that. 38 Spesh, You know, you said what you said, and you heard what Jim Jones, little goon. Yo, he running around with about 100 wild goons, man. Yo, listen, it's the industry, but the industry gets turned into the streets sometimes. A lot of times. Sometimes more than often. Because we got to watch what we say, watch how we move. We got to do all that now. You don't care. It's on you, It's on you. But I love 38 Spesh. I love Jim Jones. I definitely would love to hear more music. And gonna leave it at that, man. You know what it is. You know who it is. The boy Shy Nitty. And yeah, we know Diddy with Shatik and Shadea. We run the city. Yeah. We run the city, my baby.
Shout me out.
Yeah, say hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
Shadea. Yeah. Going out to the world. Shatik TV. The Old Brooklyn NYC.